What's cracking, everybody? Benny Lava here, bringing you yet another special edition of this WS Starcraft commentary here on YouTube. This is going to be a game sent in by one of our subscribers, spawning as a Zerg in the south part of this map. He is Darkov. And the reason why I have this paused right now is that this person, his teammate, which are all random people, Resimus, has just left the game. So once this guy just leaves the game, he's probably disconnected or something happened. Very soon, this guy leaves the game. So now two of his teammates, Landon and that guy, was his name, Resimus, has left the game right at the beginning. But very wisely, someone, I'm not sure whether it's Darkov or his other teammate, who is the blue Terran here, Echo, takes over their probes and starts to have them mined so that they can gain the minerals. So there you have it. This is a Darkov as the Zerg, once again with his only remaining teammate, the blue Terran, here on the south part of this map, Echo. Their opponents, let's start here at the center, which is the worst place to be in this map. I would say I hate being in this position. Is going to be the orange Protoss and Delicious. And I guess that's how they end Delicious, because this is from Bulgaria. Darkov is from Bulgaria, so this is being played on the European servers. Now his teammates is this Zerg here, on the right side, Red Master, and Echo leaves the game. So now Darkov is left with just himself, and himself. So now, but he's in a good position. Echo left him with a bunch of harvesters, but no harvesters in gas. But you know, now how does his income look? So now Darkov is at 700, 800 minerals and deciding to throw down some additional hatcheries right away. And he's doing this because he wants to have that larva to be able to keep up with the production of fighting units. Let me finish, introducing the opponent. So Red Master here is on the top, spawning as the red or the light purple Zerg. The yellow Terran here is Todd, or I'm not sure, it's Tade or Todd, whatever. He is the Terran here, building up a barracks with his supply depot. And her Lars as the green Terran. So good mix, Terran, two Terrans, a Protoss, and a Zerg versus a single Zerg. So Darkov has his spawning pool up, and he is deciding right here to attack with some Zerglings. So in a way, this is kind of like a double-edged sword for Darkov. I mean, he does get the advantage of getting a lot of minerals from his teammates because their bases are mining. Oops, I'm trying to get the APM tab just to see, but he needs to be able to keep up with the production. So Darkov, as you can see, with close to 200 APM, 100, there you go, doing over 200 APM because he needs to keep up with the production of this, and his teammates at this point have nothing. They have nothing to produce because, they are working off their own restrictions for gaining some minerals. So it looks like, what is this? A spawning pool going down by Red Master, but I think this is too late for him. So Darkov spawning more Zerglings, looks like. Yes, he's training more Zerglings, and again, you can see that, his teammates, or his phantom teammates, are continuing to produce him minerals. He actually put down 2 gas here. So checking out the watchtower just to see if anything's going on. And let's follow these Zerglings to see where they're off to. A single Marine by Todd, gonna be taken out by Darkov's Zerglings. Any reinforcements, the reinforcements here are gonna be taken out as well. Red Master, somehow, I think maybe some reinforcements came, but is able to rebuild very well here. His spawning pool does finish, but here is the second round of Darkov's Zerglings gonna go in and finish this off. He is hurting on minerals, 170 minerals. He can't produce as much right now, but here comes a good amount of Zealots by Delicious coming in from the center of the map. And it looks like, these definitely cannot Darkov's Zerglings cannot fend this off. So look at this. He injected with a bunch of queens, and at this point of the game, he's at 6 minutes now. He's closing up to 200 minerals at this point. And how many Zerglings does he have? Darkov, 76 Zerglings. 6 minutes, going into 7 minutes of the game. Producing enough Overlords so he has a max of 120 supply. There it goes. Here comes his attack now, going into here. Definitely not going to be enough for these Marines. Getting a nice surround here. And then once he gets on the creep, they're going to get a boost, and going to be able to surround these units. Where are those Zerglings? Those Zealots trying to come back and help, but it is too late for Red Master and his hatchery. His hatchery goes down. Now a bunch of Zerglings going to be attacking these Zealots. Will it be enough? Looks like once again Andy Licious is able to destroy all the Zerglings here. But look at this. More Zerglings. Now with speed. You can tell by those flapping wings in their ass. He is going to go for... Not sure at this point. But again, just constantly producing. Look at this. Look at his rally points. He is just constantly producing more Zerglings. He decides to go, yes, into Andy Licious's base because he's the one that's been providing a lot of the supporting units to help fend off his Zergling attack. So he is going to hurt his economy here. Look at these lings, man. There's so many of them. 127 lings by Darkov right now. Just ridiculous amount of lings at this point of the game. And now look at this. This is just a clusterfuck right here. These Zealots can only attack one at a time. Finally, Andelicious backs up so that they have at least a fighting chance here. Now these Zerglings are gonna just go in and take out everything here. So Red Master on the right side is out of the game. Andy Licious soon to be out of the game. Someone is planning to Red Master trying to expand, trying to build up after that loss. But I don't see anyone coming back at this point. More Zerglings, right? Look at this. It looks like, oh, so Todd and Herr Lars deciding to go in and try to do a counterattack. But again, Darkov with just pure Zerglings gonna go in here with the help of the queens and easily take out all these Marines. And look at his minerals. He is coasting right now. He has 3,000 minerals. These guys, his Phantom teammates, are helping him just collect all these minerals while Todd has some reactors, but he's trying to produce as many units, but this is not enough. This is just a Zerg infestation at this point. And once he gets into this mineral line and is going to trap all these SCVs, this is going to be it for Todd. I can't see him coming back from here. Maybe if he would have blocked it off a little bit better, but they were able to come in through this small choke. Darkov doing a great job showing you how it's done. If you are left all by yourself, by your teammates, this is how you do it as a Zerg. Look at this. Herr Lars trying to go in here, but I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it happening, Herr Lars. There's just too many Zerglings at this point, and most likely you will be flanked with more Zerglings. See, look at this. Now transition to mutas. Darkov transition to mutas, so he can easily look at that. Doesn't even need to. He doesn't even need the mutas at this point. He can just go in and just destroy everything by just pure Zerglings. Not even trying to lift up his. Maybe that's why he built the mutas, to help anything that the Terrans lift off. But Todd has nothing left whatsoever. Red Master trying to rebuild even his spawning pool. His spawning pool did die here. Darkov putting down his or spreading out his mutas. Try to see if anyone has expanded. So there is just one person left. Everybody leaves. Now Darkov calls GG to the person that's left, or maybe he's trying to call GG to Herr Lars. So there you go. Herr Lars left, but he has a bunch of minerals left from his opponents. He is walled off here, but the mutas are going to come in. And Zerglings and mutas, that's it. Herr Lars calls GG. That choke is exposed right now, and that is it. So Darkov, man, shout out to you. Look at this, showing you how it's done. He is a platinum player in the European servers from Bulgaria, and he is a YouTube subscriber. So thanks for subscribing to us, Darkov. Thanks for sending this out. And guys, man, I think this deserves a thumbs up, man. Look at this guy, not having any teammates whatsoever, able to take out 4 of his opponents. So good job, Darkov, once again. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and unsubscribe if you haven't unsubscribed, because we've been getting a lot of that lately. So that is it. Hope you enjoyed that. This has been another WS Starcraft commentary. Working stiffs, we likes the internets.